welcome back to the channel. Metal Marc back with another video. This time, guys, it's a very special video. I'm pretty quick off the bat on this. This giveaway, we'll call it, was just announced last night by Marc G with a C, who has just reached just over the 2,000 subscribers mark. So this video is just to say congratulations to Marc, and it's also to thank him as well. So Marc G with a C, what can you say? Congratulations, brother. Totally well deserved. As I always say to him, or call him, one of the godfathers of the YouTube for me. Anya personally, he was one of the first channels I watched, along with the other Contracting Blood boys, Andy and Mickey and Scott and that. But Marc has been a massive supporter for my channel. I wouldn't be doing videos only for the likes of Marc. Love his channel. He's got a brilliant collection, and I've just learned so much from Marc from doing his videos. Now he's not much older than me. He's only a few months difference in between us, but I always feel like he's the elder statesman when it comes to the metal on YouTube. Not saying you're old dude or anything, but if you know what I mean, it's just you're one of the figureheads that we all look up to and go to for some great music, which you have. I've been the benefactor of some amazing VCLTs from Marc, and a lot of recommendations and stuff on him. But so man, a brilliant achievement. 2,000 subs is fantastic, man. It's such a great achievement, and so well deserved, man. You deserve it, man, big time, and many more. And you're only starting. You're only a goss, and so you'll be here for a long time to go. So yeah, so this video is just to show a bit of support to him. He has a giveaway. Not too bothered about the giveaway. I just want to support Marc because he support my competitions. He's done one for my recent one. He's won my previous 2 competitions, believe it or not. He's a bit of a jammy git when it comes to competitions. Looking forward to meeting him in January. It's gonna be good crack. I'm really looking forward to January. There's some really cool heads I want to meet. I want to meet them all, but yeah, it's gonna be great. So Marc is a competition. You've probably seen the video last night. If you didn't, I'll leave a link to the original video down below, and I'll leave a link to Marc's channel, obviously, and you can go check him out. But if you don't know him at this stage, I don't know what you're doing, even watching my video at the moment. But anyway, yeah, Marc G with a C. Congratulations, mate. So Marc's competition, it's called See No Evil, Hear No Evil, and Speak No Evil. Very cool title. So basically, Marc's got 3 questions. That looked like 4, but that was 3 questions. So there's 3 parts to it. So the first part is See No Evil. It's I'm just looking over here to make sure I get it right. She wants to show us 2 album covers that mean a lot to us. Mean a lot to us when we're listening to an album. Something that's, you know, some kind of favorite album covers if you like, but something that really strikes a memory, or just it conjures up something for us when we're listening to the album. Then Hear No Evil is 2 albums that you like a lot and that you will hear nothing bad said against. Now everybody's got different tastes, so the 2 albums I picked, I don't even know if people like them, but I don't give a hell. This is my entry, and these are 2 albums that I adore for lots of different reasons, and I'm going to show you them. And he wants to show us, or us to show, Speak No Evil is to show us 2 albums that Marc, we may have seen Marc showing on his channel, that he may have recommended to us, or that to another channel may have shown. So a recommendation from somebody else's channel that you have now in your collection. So you have these in your collection. So yeah, so I'm going to show you them too. So right, okay, let's quickly move along. So the first part, See No Evil, the 2 album covers that you really like and that enhance the music for you, and it's just, they've good memories for you. So my album, the first one I'm going to pick is from 1987. 2 very well-known album covers I'm picking here, but they're the 2 that I love. They're very striking and they bring back a lot of memories. So the first one I'm picking is Keeper 1, Halloween, Keeper the 7 Keys. Now I remember when this came out, I've heard Halloween, the song, on the Friday Night Rock show, and blown away, because in the town where I come from, music was very limited. I probably have said this before, so you were just getting traces of stuff coming through the radio, and then the odd thing came into town on vinyl or cassette back then, and this was one of them. I remember hearing that song and totally enchanted, blown away by it. The length of it was 13 minutes long, and it was just fantastic. And yeah, and then I was seeing the cover for the record, I thought, like, fuck me, that is brilliant, because you know, when you're with, 1987, so I would have been 13, you're into all fantasy movies and all that sort of stuff, and I was just blown away by the artwork of it, because a lot of the old ladies rock albums were just kind of fucking the band's logos or something stupid, or fists, or all this stuff. But anyway, and then the Keeper album came out, and such an amazing cover, the artwork on it. Don't know who done the artwork. I probably should have looked up who done the artwork first, but yes, I'm an unprepared son of a bitch. But anyway, yeah, Keeper brings back so many memories. Such a brilliant piece of artwork. Halloween have some great covers, but this is my favourite one. This is one of my all-time favourite album covers. I just absolutely adore it, and this is a 10 out of 10 album for me. Not a bad song. Listen to that album straight through without any hassle. I just love every song on it. Michael Kiske is amazing. Best era of Halloween. So yes, that's enough about Halloween. Now, next one. More or less in the same vein again. So, this came out in 1986 or 87? Can't even remember what year this came out, but it was around the same time. Once again, as I said, it was very limited metal. The kind of most evil stuff we would have been listening to then was Black Sabbath, because of the evil sound of Black Sabbath. But then the first really extreme album I would have heard was this one here now. Like, we would have heard Metallica and that, but then this came on the scene. Remember having this on cassette? Couldn't get over the length of the album. It was only like fucking 20 odd minutes long. It was just completely off this fucking earth for us, it was. But yeah, so the album in question is Slayer, Rain and Blood. Now, I was brought up in a really Catholic area, and you know, to see something as fucking demonic and crazy as this, it's just something else, like, you know, and it still is to this day. It's so striking, the artwork on it. I loved it. I remember going on my school tour after this came out, and we went to Belgium and France, and I bought Show No Mercy, and we had a nun, like, a teacher, and she was on the bus looking at the cover of Show No Mercy. It was so funny. But yeah, Show No Mercy. I don't know. This is obviously a famous piece of artwork. There's nothing to this. This is a fucking piece of shit. It sounds good, but it's one of those redone. So Rain and Blood on Piss Yellow sounds good, but it's obviously a cheap knockoff. But yeah, the album artwork is just amazing. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. Slayer's Rain and Blood. Such a fantastic cover. So evil and scary looking, especially when you're 13 years old. It's just, what is this? So yeah, that's my two covers, Mark. Hope they're alright. They're two popular ones, alright, but it's the popular ones that we're all going to be talking about. Okay, next part of your giveaway, mate, is Hear No Evil, Won't Hear Bad About albums. So two albums you won't hear bad about. Now, my two albums are progressive metal, different types of progressive metal, but this was another one, the album that blew me away, and it's still my favourite album to this day of all time. It's another album, 10 out of 10, I can play all the time. I've shown this lots of times over my couple of years in the VC, but it's just one of those albums. So once again, we're in the 80s. I'm sure as how old I am. So this is 1988. This is Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. Anybody to give out about this album or say anything wrong with this, they obviously haven't listened to it properly, or they're just not into that style of metal. It's fucking concept album. It's absolutely beast. Everything about this album, drums, guitars, Jackson, brilliant. What do you call him? Jeff Tate, fucking amazing on this. He's a bit of a fucking lula now, but this is a banger. Favorite album ever. So yeah, don't want anybody to give out about that album. If they do. I have my original copy here as well, and I also have fucking concert tickets. Will you see this? So this is a concert that was on during COVID, or just after COVID. So there's my tickets there for Jeff Tate, Mark Daly and the Ravens in Lost Lane in Dublin. Gig went on. It was cancelled about 1 million times over COVID, and then it eventually went ahead. I didn't know anything about it being on because I'd seen that many posts about it being cancelled and that, and I just sort of lost track. So I didn't get the gig, so I've got the stupid ass tickets to Jeff Tate there now. But yeah, Queensryche's Operation Mindcrime. Beast. Now, this album from 2005. So this is an album that sort of, when I was not getting back into metal, when I sort of started getting back into collecting metal, really, picking up stuff and that. So this album, there was a lot of new bands out. I'm an old guy, so I had my head stuck in the 80s and early 90s stuff all the time. So this album, 2005, this is the first album I heard of this band, and then I seen a live DVD kind of split acoustic, another DVD. So this is Sweden's Opeth. This is a band I don't see a lot on the VC. I know, probably because they've changed their style so much. They've gone from serious death metal to progressive death metal here to just kind of progressive rock metal, we'll call them now. But yeah, Ghost Reveries. This is a fucking monster of an album for me. Absolutely love it, start to finish. 10 out of 10 album for me. I absolutely adore this album. This is on red vinyl. It's a nice version. Sounds amazing. Michael Ackerfeld, as we know from Bloodbath. What an amazing vocals, clean or otherwise. Savage stuff. So yeah, it's a nice red on Roadrunner. Sounds brilliant. Brilliant album. Brilliant album, just full of amazing riffs, amazing vocals. The quality of the musicianship on this is just staggering, man. Just how good of a band Opeth are. Still love them to this day. Love the new stuff. Everything they've done. I really love Opeth. One of my favourite bands. Hence the Opeth tattoo as well. But Ghost Reveries, if you haven't heard it, give it a chance, man. So fucking epic, man. Brilliant. Absolutely love it. So that's the 2 albums for that, Mark. Hope that was okay too. Now, 2 albums that were recommended by Mark or another VC channel that you have in your collection. Okay, so the very first one that came to mind straight away, because I remember Mark showing this off in his video, and he just kept repeating the name of the band because he thought it was the funniest thing ever, and so did I. So I jumped straight onto Chris at Cavernous Records and bought it, and I'm fucking delighted it did, man. So the album's called Firespawn. I'm so blind, I can't see the date on this, but these are an Italian kind of death thrash band. The band is called Death Fucker. You remember saying that, Mark? I remember you saying it so many times in the one video. It was so funny that you just loved saying it. But yeah, Death Fucker. This is a great album, Firespawn. Absolutely love it. As I say, it's death thrash, but really, really good death thrash. Worth checking out. I still need to go and see if they have any more releases that I can pick up. So yeah, Chris Cavernous Records. I don't know if he has it, but if you haven't heard Death Fucker, go for it, man. It's pretty excellent stuff. Okay, and then the next one that he recommended and actually sent me in the VCLT. Still have the little baggie on it. We're actually listening to it at the moment.
Someone else there. Look at his face, ashamed and scared. I lash up with 100 furies.
Yeah, excellent. Love it. Anybody recognize the vocalist? So it says there on the sticker that Mark sent, it says, I know you like Cannibal Corpse. This has George Corpse Grinder on vocals. So the band in question is Paths of Possession, The End of the Hour. So this is their most up-to-date album, as I would say, their 3rd album. They're obviously not still together, I don't know. But yeah, so this is Paths of Honor, The End of the Hour. It's kind of more melodic death metal than Cannibal Corpse. It is a lot more melodic, but it's still very good. I actually ended up buying the one previous to it as well after Mark's recommendation, Promises in Blood. I didn't get the 1st album yet. I'm just trying to see if I can just come across it, the price. But yeah, great band. If you're into death metal, a bit more melodic. Not too melodic, like it's melodic, but it's still got its fucking moments. And Corpse Grinder's amazing vocals. And that's your lot, folks. Mark, what can I say? Congratulations, buddy. Totally deserve it. Absolutely gentleman. Think the world of you, and I can't wait to meet you in January, mate. Congratulations on your subs, and everybody, I will leave a link below to Mark's channel. Please go and do his competition. I'm sure everybody that watches me is going to do it. I need to show him some support because he's a lovely guy. And that's it. Yeah, said that much, I'm lost for words. But yeah, thanks very much. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for subscribing. Nearly at the 666, guys. Awesome. The competition's going well, by the way. I said I'd leave it till the end of September. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, so it'll be tight. I'll leave it till then, but it seems to have slowed down a good bit. Rick done one from this morning from the Dreadful Minutes, fantastic video. But I might pull the plug a little bit earlier because it seems to have slowed down. But if you haven't done one, just let me know and I'll wait for you. And that's it. All right, cheers. All the best. Slán.